I just had to hear all that for 5 years, really.
Yeah.
You know, so it was a bit frustrating because people that's on the outside looking in, they didn't have an idea what was really going on. But they was just, you know, making up stuff, and the media and other people that believed them was just going with it.
Yeah.
So once we got the fight over with, it was just like a sign of relief.
And before we go into that photo,
I haven't talked about that yet.
Okay, let's talk about this. Terence Crawford's a great champion as well.
Yeah.
You're a great champion?
Yeah.
First time you've seen him in a while. What did you guys tell each other tonight?
Nah, he just said something. So I don't know. Let's there from on. I like this. He
been around this long.
Let's there from on. I like that.
So he know fights.
I like that.
With Terence Crawford's help, Errol Spence found his love for boxing again. They trained together before Crawford's big match against Canelo Alvarez. While working out with Crawford, Spence told a reporter that he plans to return to the ring later this year, but didn't reveal any more details.
It could happen. I mean, why not? If Crawford wanna challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great, you know. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm with it. So, you know, I'll be going for Bud, you know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going.
Spence and Crawford went jogging and did strength training at the gym. They didn't spar, but had a good conversation before Spence left. Now that Crawford has moved up in weight to fight Canelo, a rematch between the two seems unlikely. Fans were excited to see Spence and Crawford together.
25. Y'all gotta stop capping on me, man. The only reason I look overweight in that picture is because I had on like 3 sweaters that's cold as fuck in Japan. Like, stop it with this shit, man. I stay fit, man. You did? Yes, sir. And
one fan even said they no longer want a rematch, but they do hope to see Spence fight again. Losing to Crawford doesn't mean Spence isn't a great boxer. He still has skills. Another fan said Spence should fight in the 154-pound division to bring more action there. Spence hasn't fought since his 2023 loss to Crawford, which was the first defeat of his career. Crawford dominated that fight. Spence recently admitted on social media that drinking was the worst thing he did as an athlete. This triggered a
Bud Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. for providing us an unbelievable night of boxing here in Las Vegas.
comment from Javona Davis. Spence wrote, "If you're an athlete, stay focused. Drinking only harms your progress. Critics say Spence has declined since his loss." But he clapped back on Twitter, saying people talked loosely without knowing the facts. Before losing to Crawford, Spence was the unified welterweight champ with WBA, WBC, and IBF titles. He rolled from 2017 to 2023, though fans hope he returns soon.
I would never want to fight him coming off an accident like that. Because when I beat him,
right,
then y'all gonna say it was because of the accident.
Right.
He fight. He beat Danny Garcia. I was in the crowd. I said, nah, he can't beat me. That's the first time I seen Spence fight live. I said,
so you knew then when you seen that?
I'm like, yeah, because you know it's different on TV than when you watching it up.
He hasn't fought in almost 2 years and chose not to activate a rematch clause against Crawford. Spence was once rumored to fight Sebastian Fundora, but nothing happened. Many thought he might retire. Meanwhile, Crawford is preparing to fight Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds. A big step up in weight. Spence said in an interview that Crawford might actually win, saying, "Why not? If anyone can do it, it's him." Spence said he'll be supporting Crawford if he fights Canelo from personal experience. He knows how dangerous Crawford can be when he's in the zone.
In the fight?
Yeah.
But I just felt like, you know, he came prepared and he was ready and he fought a good fight.
Yeah.
It was awkward. He was patient. He was determined. He stuck to his game plan, and he did what he had to do. Them people say, "Oh well, he's money hungry. He's looking at money and he's trying to cash out." And this and that. I've been getting money for years. I've been getting that for years.
Yeah.
And I'm not stupid with my money.
Right.
As you can see, I don't buy no Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and you know what I mean, walk around with 100 people around me and got all this jewelry that I bought.
He respects Crawford's ambition to be great. Some fans are now wondering if Spence deserves a spot in the Boxing Hall of Fame. Crawford said he could retire today and be inducted, but wasn't sure Spence had done enough. He said Spence hasn't matched his accomplishments yet. Crawford argued that Spence only fought in one division and wasn't undisputed, but former champ Jamel Herring disagreed, saying Spence beat every champion in his division and unified the titles without any of.
Definitely, it was exciting. The whole build up to it and leading up to it too. So it's something that I wouldn't change for nothing. And I'm definitely open to the rematch, and hopefully it'll be at 154 pounds. We're not thinking about Canelo right now, but I mean, if the fight come across the table, I definitely take that fight. I feel like 165, 168, that's more my natural weight, and it's a lot easier for me to make. So I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
Yeah.
He's chasing greatness, so why not? Canelo came up to 175 and all that, and fought Kovalev and fought the other guy too. So I mean, if he can do it, and he started at 147. So I mean, if he's doing it, why can't?
Then being vacant, Herring listed big wins like Kell Brook, Sean Porter, Mikey Garcia, and Danny Garcia. Especially after Spence's car accident, Herring added that Spence filled arenas, sold pay-per-views, and carried the welterweight division achievements worthy of Hall of Fame status. Another boxer, Yordenis Ugas, also supported Spence, calling him a Hall of Famer. Ugas said Spence's comeback from a car crash and eye surgery was inspiring.
It broke him down and was able to stop him at the end.
Everybody's wondering what's going on with you and Terence Crawford. This fight gonna happen?
I think it's gonna happen. We both want to fight. I want to fight. He wants to fight, and it's going down to negotiations. So I definitely gonna get the fight this year, and we're gonna square off this year with the biggest fight in boxing.
It is the biggest fight in boxing. Where and when, if you were guessing?
I don't know where. I don't know when, but it's definitely gonna be this year.
All right.
Being there too, did you feel off physically or anything, or what was wrong in the fight?
Yeah, felt a little off physically, but most times I get through it. So, I thought it was gonna be just like the other times, but I couldn't kick it up a notch.
I'm about to take my belt off him.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna do it.
Errol?
You gonna need more than the belt. I don't know what you talking about. I ain't one of your kids.
I'm gonna treat
need more than the belt. I ain't one of your kids.
I'm gonna treat you like one.
Yeah, all right, we gonna see.
All right, we definitely gonna see.
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's the main event of the evening. Brought to you by Premier Boxing Champions. 12 rounds of boxing for the undisputed welterweight championship of the world.
However, a straight left power jab from Crawford caused Spence to drop for the first time in his career in the waning parts of the second round. Crawford's power began to show in the fourth round, when a big overhand left.
I got a feel for his power, probably like first, second round. He's a strong dude, but everybody at this top level have some type of power. But I think because my time was out, he was catching me in between shots.
I get to say I told y'all, because I've been asking for these fights for years, and y'all been saying, oh, he's too small, he's gonna get this, he's gonna get broken. And each and every time
they fought in 2022, and Spence won by TKO. Despite the defeat, Ugas said, were opponents, not enemies. Crawford won the WBO welterweight belt in his first fight at 147 pounds back in 2018, sparking hopes for a mega fight with Spence, but promotional issues delayed it for years.
What is he Australian? What's his name?
Opataya?
Opataya.
Yeah, I don't know. Is he Australian or he's from like...
But it's the same weight class though, right?
No, it's cruiserweight.
Oh, he is
cruiserweight.
Yeah, he is cruiserweight. Yeah. So, I think that this fight's on time for both them guys. Everybody wants to see Benavidez in the ring with Canelo, as do I. But I don't think Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya in his prime, you can't And so who else is there right now in that stratosphere other than Canelo? There is no one else. Tell me.
No, you got people that's approaching it.
Who's even approaching it? At 54 or
oh no, not at 54. I'm just saying people in boxing. You got Inoue.
Benavidez is approaching it. I think Inoue, what a big boxing event commands.
If you were to get it done, how do you get it done?
Is that what you said?
Yeah, if you were to get it done against Canelo, how does Crawford get it done? Like,
because you know the thing with Crawford, which is pretty cool, is he can kind of transform seamlessly and do different things in the ring, which is pretty cool for him. Like for an example, he can box me out.
Finally, in July 2023, they fought in front of nearly 20,000 fans in Las Vegas. Crawford dominated and won via 9th round TKO, becoming the first male boxer to unify to weight classes. In the 4-belt era, Crawford also once wrestled Richard Torres in his kitchen, joking that he didn't know they were going to wrestle seriously. That wraps up the latest updates in boxing. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on notifications to stay updated with more exciting content.